All right, guys, welcome. So we'll, I think, have a pretty good session here. We got a couple things to talk about on the front end, and then we will follow up what we did on offense, and we'll take a look at some film for a few minutes. So let me go back to our topic of team and the team that we're trying to create. So there was an announcement today about a start date for the season. So I'll talk about that in just a second. So the view of the team would be coming more into focus here. But so I would encourage you to think about, everyone on this team that we talked about last week is safe, they're respected. Everyone is equally important and accountable. And just understand that we're talking about some concepts for the team that are going to take us into the season. And again, at that point, then, the voluntary, piece goes away. Currently, that's all we're trying to do right now is execute a voluntary conditioning workout time segment, trying to give you guys some resources to do that, some support to do that, some view of the football season. One moment. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Lost my cursor. I'm trying to admit somebody here. All right, there we go. So when we so this voluntary conditioning, session is meant to prepare you for a season. Even playing football is obviously voluntary, but at some point, either you're in or you're out. So again, that time has not come. It looks like what we found today that the season, right, December 14th is the date that has been set out there as the start of practice date, the start of football practice. So we would be in the middle of trying to undergo summer football workouts with you, obviously in this setting, and that's where this thing would be situated right now. So just keep that in mind as we work through everything, and hopefully you take advantage of what we're trying to provide for you. So I think that gets us at least to a follow-up from last week. So last week we looked at triple option, and Coach Lyon did a very nice job with our formations, and then looking at our play triple option. So today what we'll try and do here, we're going to watch a little video, and we will look at some clips of triple, which is red. Red pepper just means play action. And then we'll also, if we've got time, if it's moving, then we'll also look at blue, which is our toss, and then the play action off of that. Give me just a second here. So let's take a look. So just big base rules here. To review, when we talk about on defense, we identify the front. So we had odd, even, under, stack. We talked about bear. There are two main categories, a 7-man and an 8-man front. And so we will understand those as we learn more about them. On defense, we read number 1, we pitch off number 2. So that's kind of the main issues that we're trying to sort out at the line of scrimmage. So feel free to, I'm going to show you a couple clips here. And from a front perspective, this is actually an even front. They're in over formation. All right. All right, everybody see, give me a thumbs up if you saw that clip go right there. See, we got it. All right. Hey, Jeff, and for everyone, you see where he got touched here at the 40-yard line? That was the first person who touched him on this play. Go back and look where this play started. It started at the 10-yard line. All right. So this is a play here that the ball carrier doesn't get touched. Right there, he has not been touched for about 30 yards. Not a bad looking play. You want to take us through the read a little bit, Coach Lyon?
Sorry, I was muted.
That's okay. Yeah, I was like, I think he's there. So if you
Yeah.
want to, you kind of, obviously, there's our dude.
There's the dude, but I mean, from watching this play, he attacks the tackle, the end. He attacks the tackle instead of attacking the dive guy, so he gets hung up, and that's why it's such a huge freaking. He must be playing. He's got to be playing quarterback then, right?
Yeah.
Then who's playing the dive? That's why you guys don't get freaking caught for 30 yards. It doesn't seem like anybody's playing the dive on this team, Coach.
It is in the midst of it. If you go back to the beginning here, actually, look at what they're doing right before here. See what they're doing? They're getting lined up. They are jacked up. They can't line up.
Position. No one's playing the dive. So quarterback sees that easy. He sees that end is super wide, and it's just an easy give. Easy give.
Yeah.
And I suppose the person who they was supposed to make that dive play was the Mike linebacker, but he just gets freaking lost in the wash so hard. He's nowhere near it.
Yep. And that's where the center and guard are going to take care of those two.
In which they do. They just drive them back.
So there's the key right there. Get off to the Mike. Yep, Mike's not free. And what that's called, guys, that's called a gash is what that's called. If you
But that's an easy read. It's like you don't see that end show give.
Yep. So here's another one. This is also
what the quarterback looking at the whole time. Turn, get that defense decision. And there's only things. Let's see.
So this is also an even defense. So there's number one. He's the read key. Number two, he's the pitch key. So number two is number two. That makes it easy. So let's take a look at what we get. Oh, sorry, I messed up. Let me go back. So let's see what we get here. All right, squeeze. So he's taking the fullback.
Yep, big time squeeze.
Yep. Look at number two. Literally number two. He's the quarterback player. He takes the quarterback. We got two guys to block two out here. Now, you can't cut guys in high school like that, but it's fun to do in college.
Yep. Freaking convoy set up.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Which, heck, in high school, it's almost not necessary to do it. You get in front of that guy, and you stay in front of him. The guy behind you will make a read.
All right, now we'll get more into the identification, but this is an 8-man front. So this play side back has to do what's called a load. Those are all the details we end up learning, but
it's under because nobody's on the center and there's two inside linebackers. That's how you can tell. Nobody's on the center, two inside linebackers, that's an under.
Yep. I got the end zone view right there, but
crashing on the dive, and then that guy goes for pitch, and there's nobody for quarterback.
Yep.
They have 2/3 of that option completely barreled. Luckily, it's a triple option.
Yep.
Pitch is taken away, dive is taken away, quarterback takes it straight to the end zone.
And so there's something else going on in this play. So this free safety, he's what's called the alley runner. See how he's standing in the middle of the field, but the ball's on the hash. He cannot, he's the one who needs to show up here, and he can't do it.
Yeah, he's out of position.
Yep. So that's why we have a.
Are they worried about 11? Is that what it is?
They may not know how to line up. I mean, yeah, you normally would be, but I mean,
he's just not. Yeah, he's just out of position.
No, he should be right over the football.
Yep.
So,
right on that. Yeah, you just can't do anything. Completely out of position.
Yeah. So now we'll do a couple here. This is fun, what we do off of that from a play action point of view.
Red pepper. And this is everybody, pretty much everybody's doing the exact same thing.
Yep. And there we go.
That's a little sluggo. Little, what is it called? Fake crack?
Yep. It's called a crack and go. He's got a wheel route. Yep. Little crack and go. So right now it looks like triple. See that free safety right there? See how he's running? He's running for the football.
He's still in the alley.
He's playing. There he goes, right by him.
Done.
So those are kind of fun. Give you one more here. The other way you can do this is rise up and throw it backside. So we throw it back here to the receiver on a post. We're going to
backside post.
Option that way, and there we got a post backside. And there we go. Touchdown.
Nobody's.
Yep.
Nobody's home.
Remember on that last one where, see that free safety? Well, the free safety here is in the middle of the field, right there. So this guy, if you look at this, he's in one-on-one and nobody else is on this half of the field. That's right in the middle of the field right there. We can do a lot of stuff back there.
Yep. As soon as he makes his cut, boom. No chance. Because that corner's got to protect outside. Once it goes inside, it's over.
So we'll keep, we'll do a couple more here, guys. We got a couple more minutes. And so our other, we've got toss. And then we'll have a boot off a toss here. So I'm just going to go a little light on the rules here, but
it's
kind
just
of something.
I'm just reach, big time reach.
And notice we actually leave this guy. We leave him alone. We outrun him because of how far that ball is caught all the way out here.
What you really need to notice is what the B-back's doing on the backside. That sets it up.
Yeah, this is going to be.
B-back is going to go backside, and then quarterback's going to fill out his footwork on the backside, setting up the next play.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is that over formation again.
Boom.
This is going to end up in the house right there. His defense is also misaligned.
There we go.
Everybody likes that, right? Hands up, hands up. Well, one more here, and then we'll do a quick play action off it.
And all this stuff is stuff we're going to run. We're going to run it pretty much identically to this. The only difference is those slot backs are going to be in the backfield.
Yeah, we think we'll put these guys right here and here, which makes it a little easier with timing is what it does. This is pretty, I mean, it looks not very complicated, but it's really hard to time all that stuff.
Just make it a little bit simpler so we can play smarter and faster.
Exactly. If we can master that, we can move them back there. But
Boom. Just everybody go out and block somebody.
so now let's check, watch this play action off this real quick here.
This
So
one's
there's toss, and look at that. Oh,
pop.
right. Let me go back. There we are.
All the movement. If you can look at everybody's moving. Everybody's moving.
Line moving
Wide open.
right
They're
off the
giving us
backside.
birds.
So from a concept, we've got a crosser coming. He's late. He needs to be over here. His split was too wide, but
It's just a go route and then
and then a cross.
cross on the backside.
Yep. And this guy's outside. I think we come back this way again. I think we hit the, oh, there we go. So there's the crosser. Yep.
Just easy money. Just go and get us some easy yards.
Put that back down. All right. You guys get a little feel for some more of that stuff?